All right, ladies and gentlemen, this one is gonna be fun today. I am officially gonna show you how to pass a prop firm. Now, first thing you're gonna do is obviously you got to get a prop firm first. The prop firm we use is Apex Trader Funding. This is an amazing prop firm. It's the biggest one in the world. I mean, look at all these payouts, guys. I mean, these guys are serious. And we have a really cool discount code, which is the code REAL. And that'll get you anywhere from like 60 to 90% off, depending on what promotion they're running. But you're just going to come down here to the accounts and don't get a Rhythmic account. Okay, I like to get the Tradevate plan because it allows you to connect to TradingView, which is really, really fun. So I like to go for the 25 or the 50K accounts. 25 is your easiest to pass. The profit goal is only 1,500. The trailing threshold is only 1,500. So it's a 1-to-1. So you're just going to click this, right? And fill all this stuff out and just make sure that the coupon code is right there, REAL, okay? And you'll see you get a little green check mark so you know you're getting it. And then on the next page, you'll see the discount applied and everything, and it's awesome. So once you've done that and set everything up, we're going to head back over to the charts. A lot of these things I'm going to show you today I've talked about in bits and pieces on different YouTube videos. If you follow me on, the live streams and stuff, I talk about it all the time. But I want to put it all in one video and really, really break it down. So this is my rule list. There's a couple of other ones that aren't on here, but this is the main rule list. And the very first thing that I need you all to admit is I am addicted to trading. Say it with me. I am addicted to trading. You wouldn't be here if you weren't. You want to get good at this so that you can, be financially free, blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, you're addicted to watching little candles go like this. And when you wake up in the morning, it's the first thing you think about. Oh, what's the market doing? What's the market doing? And there's a problem with that. Sometimes it's bad to be overfocused. We say, oh, well, it's motivation. I'm just motivated. No, you're addicted, and we've got to get control because if you don't, you will never, ever, ever be profitable. Okay? So it starts with making a plan and making rules. So the first rule on my sheet is I do not trade the first hour, period. Now, I know for a lot of you that is really hard, right? So let's take a day like today, right? That means on a day like today, I am not trading from this candle all the way to this candle. I'm just not. This is a no trade zone. Now, I know some of you are like, I hate that rule. I hate that. I want you to hate it. You should hate it because it is forcing you to be still and calm down. I personally have a personal training session every morning at that time so that I cannot trade because it is so tempting to trade the open. Here's why you shouldn't, though. Trading the open is like a quadruple black diamond and you're skiing on one leg. Oh, but Jeremy trades the open. Well, Jeremy's been doing this for 15 years and he's also a decamillionaire. So, if he loses 10K trading Tesla in the morning, I don't really think the guy cares. He's probably just going to go on a run. Me and you, we are trying to build our accounts. We're trying to create that nest egg, okay? And we're just not that experienced yet. The first hour of trading is when all major firms and big traders in New York are placing their orders, meaning you're up against some of the best traders in the world, and it is going to be hard. And things are going to move up and down like crazy, okay? There's all sorts of fake outs and people getting in, getting out. I mean, we're talking freaking trillions of dollars are passing through the market in that first hour. So just avoid the first hour. Oh, but Calvin, I'm good at the first hour. Are you good at it, or were you just good at it Monday and Tuesday of last week? Really look at the data, guys. Over the course of a year, 3 months, 6 months, whatever, how often were you better in the open than, say, an hour in? I know for me, I'm better after an hour has passed. So that is a rule for me. I do not trade the first hour, okay? It's also just a way to have self-discipline. So the second rule is the 50 EMA on the 1 hour. Now, if you're not sure how to add this, I'm just going to take this off. And I'm going to show you how to do it. Indicators, exponential moving average, and then by default, it's going to be the 9 EMA. You're just going to come in here. You're going to change the length to 50, and then you're going to change the time frame to 1 hour, okay? So now you have that, and I like to make mine pink. Okay. And some of you are like, that's weird, but I just like mine to be pink. Okay. So, and I like pink because it's like, I don't have any other moving average that color. So my rule is I can't trade the first hour, and I need to take a 10 EMA setup, and I'll go over what the 10 EMA is in a minute. But if it's below the pink, I'm only looking for shorts. If it's above, I'm only looking for longs. So in this first hour, I'm not looking. Then I get a bunch of 10 EMA setups here. So what is the 10 EMA? The 10 EMA is you're going to short below the first bull candle under the 10. So this blue line is the 10 EMA. So I actually added two EMAs here. One is the 50 on the 1 hour. One is just the 10 EMA. And on this case, I'm trading on the 3 minute. I like to trade on the 3 minute. So the idea here is that you're going to short below a bull candle. So you'd see that didn't get triggered in. This one would have gotten triggered in, but we're still in the first hour. These ones would have gotten triggered in. We're still in the first hour. So right here on this candle, this is the first candle I can really short. Now you'll see it doesn't get triggered in right away. We come up, we come down, but what's the problem with this? I can't go short because we're above the pink line still. So I need to wait for this candle to close on the other side of the pink line, which it did, and then I can get in on the retest. So that's exactly what I did, right? I got in on the retest of this candle right there, okay? Perfect. So stop. So let's go back to the rule sheet real quick. All right, so we talked about that rule. We talked about this rule, the crossing of it. Like if we're going to take a trade, it needs to cross it and close. Now, 2 trades max a day. This is so important. If I win on the first trade, I'm done. If I lose on the first trade, I get one more. If it's a small win on the first trade, I can, don't have to, take one more. Second trade, no matter the outcome, I'm done. But Calvin, why only 2 trades? If you trade more, you'll make more, right? No. When you're day trading specifically, it's like going to the casino. The more you play, the more the house gets an edge. So you just want to get in and get out, guys. You want to try to be done by lunch, which is rule number 7. Now, stops on NQ, no bigger than 40 to 60 points. Stops on ES, no bigger than 8 to 15 points. No bigger, right? So this one is a 6.5 or 6.25 point stop. That's pretty good for me. I don't really like going under 5 either, so this is great. And then I'm going to target 1.3. Okay, now I get triggered in the trade on the retest. We come down, and basically, guys, I move my stop every 21 minutes. So the stop starts there. I set a timer on my phone. I can literally walk away. I move it to 0.7. 21 minutes later, 0.5. 21 minutes later, 0.2. 21 minutes later, I move it to the other side, 0.2. Now, in this case, I never even got there. I mean, this hit target pretty quickly. But I think my stop was either here or here when we hit target. Okay. And now I'm done for the day. I'm not going to try to trade anymore. Now, sometimes I will leave one runner. Let's say I was in 7 of these contracts. I'll leave one the rest of the day to see how it does. And I think I actually ended up getting out when this huge retest came in. I got out of that last little one, but you can leave it running all day if you want. And that can sometimes give you an extra 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 R. But yeah, guys, this is how I do it. And if you follow this system religiously, you will pass a prop firm. The only time I've ever blown up a prop firm is when I deviate from this. When I do this day after day after day, eventually I pass it and I do get to a payout. Now, no trading Fridays. This is another big one. Oh, but Calvin, why not? Because by Friday you're tired, man. Like you've been working all week. You've been trading all week. And if you lose on a Friday, I don't want you to mess up your weekend. So just don't trade on Fridays. No trading if I drink alcohol the night before. Guys, if you even had a couple drinks last night, I guess if you had one, maybe you can. But like for the most part, like don't be trading after you drink. Like a lot of you be drinking on Wednesday night or Taco Tuesday or Sunday night, and then you come into the market and you wonder why you're not doing great. It's because you're tired, you're hungover. Just don't do that to yourself. Also, no taking trades within 90 minutes of the close. If you don't have time to move your stops, why are you getting in a trade? Like, don't get in a trade at like 3:30 Eastern, right? Like, you're so close to the close. Don't do that. So I hope this video helps you guys. This is my system. I stay really strict with it, and it has provided me with a lot of amazing trades and gains. I think a lot of us, we break our rules, and the worst thing you can do is break a rule and then win, because that's when a bad habit gets cemented in. I was just in a trade on Tesla recently. It was a swing trade. I shorted it. And I have a rule that if a stock is over its 200-day SMA, I never do a short swing. Well, last time Tesla got pretty overbought, I bought a bunch of puts and I won. And I was like, oh, I can break that rule. Cemented a bad habit. And this time I try it, bam, I get smoked. And I actually lost more trying to short it this time than I won on the other time. So guys, when you find a plan that works, stick with it. Even if it has a bad week, even if it has a bad month, just stick with it, because when you deviate from that, that's when the fear, the anxiety, the greed comes in, and then you're all over the place. We never know what the market's going to do on a day-to-day basis, but we can know what we're going to do. And that's what's important. So feel free to copy this. It's yours. This is what I do. This is what I use. And guys, it works a lot. Give it a try. Try it for a month. If you want to try something else, that's fine. But whatever you pick, stick to it. Stick to it religiously. That's all I can say. Have a great rest of your week. Love you all. Bye.